welcome to Africa Worldwide Radio. Welcome to the Tea Club. We're really excited to have you. That's why we don't normally get, super hot women just coming in, just doing whatever they want to do, especially
only every Sunday.
Only every Saturday. I mean, but it's like as a guest, this guest is on fire. That's right. So we have a tradition. So we'll let you, Faith, you want to take care of
Yeah, I will swear this girl don't know you.
I swear.
I swear. Okay, Darian Land, do you solemnly swear to spill the tea?
I solemnly swear.
Nothing but the tea.
Nothing but the tea.
So help me tea.
So help me tea.
Okay.
So Darian, obviously, when I got introduced to you, Faithful told me that you're, an influencer and also a realtor. How's the real estate market been in Houston, obviously with this pandemic? Has it stopped you? Has it affected your business?
It hasn't necessarily affected my business, but interest rates are incredibly low at the moment due to the pandemic. So
say that again. When you say interest rates, it just sounds super sexy. This is how you get your customer. Interest rates. I've never heard of interest rates looking so sexy like Darian. Please say that again. Please say interest rates.
Interest rates.
Oh.
Interest rates are extremely low. So if anybody is looking to buy real estate, who to
I'm ready to buy two. I'll take two.
For the first date.
Yes, come on, let's go.
Say that again. TC said something.
I said I got the house after the first date.
I like to hear it.
Ooh, TT.
She likes to hear it.
Jesus Christ.
Now you speak my language.
Oh.
All right, check. Okay.
There you go. So obviously a woman, I don't know, are you in any relationship right now?
You putting me right? Let me step
Right,
back.
she's I thought she's a mom, but
Yes, I am
no, she's
extremely single.
She's extremely single.
Extremely single.
Are you mingling though?
Are you mingling? That's what
Mingling though.
I'm not mingling.
Okay, then you're not single.
Oh.
You're focused.
So no distraction.
No distractions of what?
I
Like,
didn't know that there was.
ladies, please. A man is not a distraction.
Yes,
A man
Hey.
is a distraction.
yes,
Okay.
they are.
A DICK is not a distraction.
Yes, it is.
It's a human need.
It depends on the kind of man.
Yes, it's a huge distraction.
Ladies need men. Men. How can men be a distraction? I don't get
It's
that.
not distracting to you because we're doing everything for you.
It's that energy
Oh.
giving up to y'all. The right man is not a distraction. Nurturers. We like right everything.
Okay.
The right woman is not a distraction.
We're gonna come to this tea. Let's talk about Darian's business.
Yeah, let's talk about business.
So, obviously, let me ask you a serious question, by the way. And I just wanted to mention this. We just got a ruling that this week. It's been a horrible week for black people. Well, people of color. We don't want to consider ourselves, as colored people, but according to America, we still, this color thing still has a problem. And by the way, racism cost America $16 trillion this year alone. Thanks to Citigroup for that good fact. But Darian, how did you feel when you found out that these murderers, for these police officers who murdered Breonna Taylor, how did you feel as a woman? Like, what did that make you feel about America and that whole entire circumstance?
Well, Breonna's murder was not the first one that made me feel like America, wasn't necessarily safe. Or my grandfather is actually a police officer. I'm a woman. I'm a woman of color. I'm black, white, and Hispanic. But to watch the things that she went through, and she wasn't even in control in the world, not even being able to really do so much for her, that just made me feel like we're not protected. It didn't make me feel protected. It didn't make me feel safe. I have children. I have 2 children. I have a daughter. So it put a narrative in my mind that I'm going to have to work extra hard to protect them. But it's like you can say, a lot of people say, well, a lot of people are getting shot because they're not complying with the police officers, but she's literally in her bed doing absolutely nothing. So it's like we literally can't win. We just have to stay praised up, but then it's like, I don't know. That's
Faith, how did that make you feel as a woman? As a guy, we get like, you know, like we say, we want to protect that woman, but it's like, as like, there's just some type. I feel there's some type of energy and emotion attached to the female feeling of this circumstance that we're not shedding enough light on, or enough women are not speaking about it.
Well, I think especially as a woman, I feel like it's very scary to think that your own judicial system doesn't have your back. You know, we already face that every day. Like like when we go outside, we are ridiculed. We already don't feel safe. We already feel like
Guys are heckling.
we're outside.
catcalling.
You're getting catcalled. All of that. To think that now a police officer can come in and shoot you. Now that makes you feel as a woman. Okay, if he could shoot you, what's going on behind closed doors that we don't know? Because women have, because we're women, we're beautiful women. It makes you think if someone can go shoot someone now, think of all the silence or things where women could have been taken advantage of, and they can just come in and they're not even. This woman literally lost her life. That's the worst thing you can do to someone. You took their spirit out of their physical body, and she's not getting her justice. So now what's justified now? Because anyone could write off rape or anything, So I think as a woman especially, you have to look at that they have proof that they killed her too.
Yeah.
So
But it's just so crazy to me, the audacity to give this charge. It's almost offensive to their family, to everybody that it impacted.
Right.
That is it's so offensive. Like you might as well not have charged them with anything at all. I mean, something obviously, but not that. Like it's the same charge that you're giving peaceful protesters. What kind of mess is that? Like it's just so unfair, and so it just makes me angry that they even thought that was okay or a good idea. Like
it's almost like it was spiteful from all the protesting.
I'm pissed off about it too. Well, so Danny, how does that make you feel? Yeah, so Darian, how does it? Sorry, I was asking Daniela. How does it make her feel as a woman?
No, definitely, it's not.
Are you
just as a
scared?
woman. I'm not.
Or are you
scared.
mad?
I'm not scared. I'm upset. I'm sad. I'm saddened for our system and the things that people have to suffer. And I'm saddened and I'm angry at the system. Like those are two things. I'm not scared.
But you're angry. You're pissed off.
I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
So what about you?
I agree. I was just telling my best friend these same things yesterday. I was like, I just feel like I'm walking around pissed off.
You got a best friend? I was your best friend.
I got multiple best friends. Everybody in this room is my friend.
I know everyone's your friend. I say your best friend.
My best friend, the one that I call all day, all night.
I'm
you
losing
don't
it.
answer the phone, my brother. You gotta answer the phone.
I'm asleep.
Exactly. So sleep, baby. Sleep. Get your sleep. Sleep. But no, it makes me mad, right? Because you're asleep and we're innocent. Even the ones who aren't, that doesn't make it okay. And it makes it even worse for those who are innocent, not doing anything except trying to prosper in this world, in their own lane, I'm pissed off, I'm upset, I'm looking for answers. What can we do? I'm asking questions. I'm listening to people. I'm open. So I'm still on guard because we're still not safe. But I'm looking to the right people. You have to still have that spirit of discernment, and still be able to stand your ground. So I commend you, especially everything about you, girl. Not even just, woman, not even just your realty.
Yeah, we're commending your hair, your makeup, your lips.
Every
your shoes, your dress.
is on point, and that's
like that, D-Land, she the COVID and all.
Is that her nickname, D-Land?
D-Land, Darian.
That's my rapping name.
Hey.
Whoa. Is she a rapper too? Yeah, you want to spit some bars?
Please.
I don't know, just I don't have no beats and stuff like that.
Yes, just transformed to hip-hop bars. Welcome to my show, sweetie.
I don't know, give us something. I don't know, what's her name?
Tupac.
I don't know, I don't have no Tupac. You make it seem like I got beats, just one
Instrumental.
Hey, hustle and flow.
I don't have whoop that trick.
No.
I don't have whoop that trick.
Changes.
What would you
this
rap
stuff.
about? What would you rap about?
I would rap about.
What comes out flows out naturally. Okay, here we go.
We're gonna rap on this. Yes, come on. Hey.
D-Line in the building and
I don't have rhythm and I don't know what a beat is. But
that's right, you can do whatever you want, mommy.
You can do it.
Let's make a video with this one.
They got me on air. I really don't care. They tryna compliment my mother freaking hair. Hey. I got a dairy hair.
Hey!
Kinda scary. They ain't got no bank.
my God.
So you ever sit in your car with your kids just rapping like,
yes,
about to pass McDonald's,
every
we
day.
don't need that shit.
Yes, that's me. I'm literally rapping everything.
Yeah, I know. If y'all haven't followed D-Land, she's like I said, she's an influencer. One thing I really admire about her.
What do you admire about her?
She's consistent. So every
But Faith, we know you like girls.
oh my, no, she's my best friend. Hold up, my best friend. Look, we gonna shoot
That's
this
a
shit down real
that's a
quick.
perfect match.
Hello.
Best friends.
This is actually why we're on the
I'ma
radio.
take a friend. Leg
Shut
up.
this down. She's my best friend.
Okay, shut it down.
Wow, I was enjoying it.
Leave room for us.
I like that.
Damn, Danny.
Like,
Wait, I would love to join that party.
Yeah, I would love to join that party too.
I'll take the both of them actually.
That's right. It's the season, Daddy. It's the season. Take 2, take 3, take 4.
I want all of them.
That's right.
That's what I said. What's so bad about that?
Darian, what's the hottest I guess location right now for prime real estate? Like if I'm one of those kind of investors like TC over here, big bank, and CJ, always have money. I want to buy and flip. What
It
area?
really just depends on all of what you want. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to make the money? What type of money do you want? What type of people do you want to gravitate towards?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I would put rental property in. I'm a small town girl. Woodville, Livingston, Texas, 409, you know. I have to get on the shout out. But I'm a small town girl. So me personally, I would put investment properties in a small town versus focusing on the big city. Because when people move to the big city, what they want, brand new house, big house. They don't necessarily want to get into investment property. But if I were an investor, your target market area probably would be, I don't know, I would have to run my comps, guys. That's something you have to pay for my services.
Your Instagram.
My business Instagram is at Realtor Darian Land. That is REALTOR _ Darian DARIAN LAND.
So
And that is my real last name. Ain't changed.
Such a Texas Southern belle.
Ain't changed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this After Vibes Worldwide Radio is Satika. Let's take a quick break, pay some bills. That's right. We were talking to our influencer, our realtor, our strategist over here about buying properties. What's the safest place to live in? Her name is Darian Land. We'll be right back with Darian. That's right. This is T-Club. Let's go.
10 toes, stay down. Real hustle. Cut a couple niggas water off, but still up. Fuck 'em. Young nigga, big heart, big nuts. G-Wagon or the double R.
Check, ladies and gentlemen, this is After Vibes Worldwide Radio with the T-Club. That's right, we're getting litty. TC's in the building. That's right, from the season, from Seaside, from Rose Gold. CJ's in the building too with him. That's right, beautiful ladies all around me, all day long in it. Daniela, fire. Sinead, fire. Faith, fire. That's right, Darian. Oh, Darian. That's right, Darian is. Woo, that's right, she litty too. That's right. Darian's a realtor. That's right. She's an influencer. She does a lot of things. She's hot. She's making money. She's cute, and she's single. She's taking care. I mean, you know her very well. Why don't you say some things about what you like about Darian? Why is she your best friend
I'll be real.
and not your kissing friend?
Oh my god.
Well, kissing friends is okay to be your best friend too, right?
Ooh,
That's
It's
the
a comfort
world
level.
wants I can't even talk about how much I love this girl without y'all trying to get into it.
I mean,
if you love her, keep her for life. Don't let that go.
So the loyalty Darian has, and she COVID, she has to do her own business all by herself. She's all by herself. Like when I say she's like a true single mother, but she's still out here. She's still supporting everyone, and she doesn't ask for anything. She's in multiple music videos for multiple people. She'll go and support anyone that's her friend, and she won't even ask for anything in return. And I think that's so beautiful because she sees it as, you know what? I value you as a human and your experience, and she makes me a better woman because I'm me. I'm like, you ain't paying me, I ain't pulling up.
Right.
I'm like, I ain't giving nobody no eye contact.
But she be
Darian's
like,
Faith,
nah, that's
be
my
nice.
friend. Yeah.
This person's a cool person. Right. And she makes me a better woman because I'm not so mean. So I love that too.
No, but the game makes us this way sometimes, to where we gotta have this thick
The
skin.
game? What game?
The money life game. Whatever it is.
Interesting.
Whatever that is for you.
And my like I said, her and
This is the game.
She's such a wonderful mother. Like that's something I can always say. Her kids are always looking
Yeah,
fly. They're well behaved.
Yeah.
They're the cutest. And
They are bad.
Yeah, bad. That's right.
Where do they get it from?
they get it from because they mama.
I really, really thank you for that, Faith. Because, I mean, I've only been in Houston for a year. Like I said, I'm a small town girl. When I came out here, I was so open and vulnerable to everybody, everybody's energy. Everybody's good, And I had to go, like, honestly, the pandemic, we went from being in the clubs to being in house parties, getting to see everybody more personally. And I started realizing, like, everybody doesn't have my best interest. Not everybody has my heart.
Absolutely.
Not everybody is going to do the things that I do. Me, my prerogative is I don't necessarily have an intent for anything. Everything I do with my whole heart. It's not a piece of you I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you my all. I'm a Cancer. I'm big on loyalty. I'm big on respect.
Cancers.
But like, yes, Cancer gang.
Shoot your shot, pops.
Oh, shut up.
I would too, bro. Shit, I'm lining up right now. Like, okay, free throws. Go ahead, sorry, Dad.
But aligning with the right people in Houston has took me. Like when I came down here, I was coming out of a relationship. I was about to get
Thank God you came out of that.
Again.
Opportunity. That's right. That's what I say.
I literally took this year. I'm telling y'all, this has been the most amazing year of my life. I took this year to find myself. I really focused. I didn't jump into another relationship. I really focused on myself, what I wanted to do, and I'm telling you, God aligned me with everything and more. Like rapping on air. That was a joke.
So are you?
A vision board dream.
Since everything is coming through, you ready to jump back in?
No. No, I'm not ready to jump back in. I'm not ready to jump back in because I really, really want to show women that you wait, and what you deserve.
Yeah, you should. What about the men? What about us? What are we supposed to do?
It ain't about y'all.
Well, I mean, what do you mean it's not in?
Well,
You can put
And long as we're
Yeah.
acting right,
You're
we're
talking about being a light, and they're like, "Can I be your?
you trying to be sad forever?
Lady, you know, Darian looks so good, but she's saying that she's off this whole entire year. It's like,
I am. I had to put this year in the bag. I had to put this year in the bag.
That's
I'm telling
okay.
you, I have a bigger purpose than to just be seen.
Daniela,
when I do girlfriend.
it's okay. You know, setting it up for the ladies.
I have a bigger purpose.
Okay, so if you're not doing guys, what about girls?
Dude,
She has a bigger
I'll say that
purpose.
again, please.
She didn't
Say
say
again.
she wasn't doing nobody.
What happened? Like, I don't know why. Anyway, why don't you tell us why are you single anyway?
I'm single because I chose me. You know, when I was literally.
He didn't choose you.
He chose me, but he wanted his version of me, and I wanted my version of me. I wanted to really, really dive into my life. I'm telling y'all, I was depressed, anxious, literally, like. I was so skinny. Y'all might think I'm skinny now. Like before I moved here, I was
Skinny. I don't see skinny. I see.
Okay, she thick. No, but I am single now because I chose me. You know, he did walk away from me, and it was because I said I wasn't in love anymore. But it was, you know, domestic violence there, and I was in a phase where I was so oblivious to what I was going through because I wanted it to look perfect that I didn't focus on. I was oblivious. I called my 24th chapter of my life oblivious, my oblivious chapter. And then when I turned 25, that's actually when I moved out here, and that was my epiphanic chapter. That was my awakening. And so now I might be in a place where, you know, I'm dating a little, but I'm realizing who I am and what I deserve. I was settling for so many things because I didn't truly know.
Was he Mexican?
He was black.
He was black, African?
No.
And so you need a Nigerian guy.
Nigerian.
That's right. We know how to take care of women, right, TC? You know, right, CJ?
But they don't keep you on check, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not,
Where
like
you
I
at?
Hey, let's look at this a different type of check. A guy can have your check and you still have everything you want.
Yeah,
So
for
don't
sure.
get
No, for
twisted.
sure. No, I ain't tripping.
And besides, when
I
a
just
girl
think
gets
it's
everything
different.
she wants, she's on check automatically.
That's true.
Right.
And then plus, you know, I can't have all my goodies just, like, I can't see my goodies for a day. Like, I need to know. I need to know where is my goodies. Where are you, goodie? You know, like, I need to know.
Right.
So I mean, it's like, that's all I'm checking. Like, are you home, honey? When are you coming back?
That is not the attitude. Not how we get them calls.
Right.
It's like, no, where you at? Where you at?
that. They be like, who you with?
No.
Tell them other dudes you with. And I'm gonna beat them up. Whole time you out eating donuts with your homegirl.
Jesus.
3 in the morning.
She said donuts.
Donuts.
So, you know, like, obviously you've been, you had a situation where you were in domestic violence. Now, obviously you're doing better. You're much fantastic. You're fantastic. You're raising 2 kids. You're making money. You're out here, you know, getting all these other girls, you know, inspired, giving them the work, the business.
And as an influencer, like she's steadily be 1,000 followers every month. That's what I was gonna say. As an Instagram mogul, she's dope. Cause
literally when I moved here, I had 4,700 followers. And I like genuine connections, me meeting people seeing me in the bathroom, and I'm in here twerking. Somebody like, what's your Instagram?
Yeah.
Darian Land. Follow me.
And I'm gonna make you buy a house.
And
That's
I'm gonna
right.
make you buy a house, and I'm gonna influence you to be your highest self. Not even that. That's why I market myself as momtrepreneur, because I don't want to be conformed to one thing. I want to be so many things that people are like, that's the go-to girl. By the way, my barber, he just started teaching me how to cut hair. So your boys might get some lineups.
He said never.
No, for real, I can have you looking good to great, baby.
Good to great.
That's
She's mad at you.
I like that.
I
Good to
love that
great.
energy. She said, whatever I put my mind to.
So what do you think about this Tory thing and Megan? What do you have to say? You know, Tory came out with a new, he was supposed to do he said he was going to go live and speak on the situation, but he decided to drop an album called Daystar, you know. So, but, you know, the situation is domestic violence, Tory shot, but allegedly, what we're hearing, the rumors that, well, according to Megan, Tory shot her in the leg. And now we're hearing, you know, Megan was jealous with, from what, Kylie Jenner? Kylie,
I
man.
thought she don't get jealous.
It don't matter.
Don't matter.
She a Houston girl.
Yeah,
Truth.
I feel like there is nothing to justify somebody being shot in the foot.
But I mean, it just also speaks to the fact of domestic violence. Like, why would you just shoot your friend?
Men are so manipulative. And
No, whoa. Not some bad men. Let's say bad men. Not Nigerian men.
Not Nigerian.
Not Nigerian.
Not African men.
Tory
I
Lanez.
don't know.
Yeah, Tory Lanez men. Tory Lanez and his mans them. Yeah.
Created her own lane.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
What was my question?
Your question is like domestic violence. Like, how does it happen? How does it happen where, like, you know, she's in that situation where she's getting, like, this is her friend, 1 minute they're hanging out, chilling by the pool, next minute she's getting shot at.
In the car.
In the car, like wherever they were, but it's like you're hanging out, it's just like next minute your man's shooting your foot.
I mean, I wasn't really there to speak on that situation, but that is the reality of a man. Like, you never know what you're gonna get. Like, in this
Damn, no all men. Tory Lanez man's
when it
them.
comes to what? When it comes to
number
like
on her.
relationships and jealousy and alcohol, first of all, there was alcohol in the mix. Like, when you all the factors.
Jealousy and alcohol is not a good mix. Huh?
Right, just like you never know what's gonna happen, and especially when you like when there's like or love or whatever lust, whatever was in that situation, like you just never know what's gonna happen, and I don't condone it.
You don't feel like it proves like I feel so strongly about you that I'm gonna do this to you.
You're crazy.
Right? Because people be
Wow.
saying that.
And
Like,
that's
they
the
be-
manipulation
that's
I'm
not
talking about.
Yeah.
That's the manipulation I'm talking about. The mind control.
Yeah.
Domestic
Did you ever
violence.
hit him back?
Would I hit him back?
Did you ever?
Oh yes.
Come on. Stand your
Not-
ground.
Did you ever break his windshields, slash his tires, burn his clothes?
No, but I busted the window out the house. I got my scars. I'm not gonna lie. I used 19-year-old me. Ooh, I'm glad I turned 26. 19-year-old me, she was a fool. But this woman that God has shaped me into,
God Darian.
she don't care
Church.
about stuff going on.
time.
Yeah, ain't got time. Exactly.
Ain't got
time.
She don't have time because my time is money now.
Okay.
And then I know what it felt like to be depressed. Therefore, I know how to control my mind and control what I react to, how I respond to certain things. That's why I'm not giving everybody the time of day. A lot of people are going through mental problems because
Stress.
of the people that they choose to deal with. So many people